Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Wheeler, the happy organic retired farmer. We're going to show you another how you call it, episode of cover crops and good bugs. Well, we don't have bad bugs. So here we go. We're going to come down here, and this is buckwheat that I was talking about a month ago. My seed came in that next day, and I went right to work. Now come down here and look. If you look real carefully, carefully, you should see hundreds, if not thousands, of little bees. And inside there, there's all kinds of bees. The other day, I counted 5 different kinds of bees and wasps, and they were wonderful. Come on down here. I want to see if I can show you some of those the predator wasps. They're in here. I got a picture of them yesterday on my phone. But this is extremely valuable. And then when it all turns, when it's done flowering, it'll make me seed. And then I take the seed, I just grab handfuls of it, put it in a bag, and then I got seed for next year. But this is what you do if you want to be a real organic gardener. You got to feed the soil, you got to have good bugs. But look at this. And this really is really easy to mow down and enrich. Can you see all these little bugs? Look at them all. I don't have problems with bees. And so I'm going to show you a couple other things real quick. This will be a quickie one. And then come on over here. They're called pink eyes. And we plant them as a cover crop too, even though we're going to eat some. And I'm going to show you what we do with them. They've got this bacteria disease now, so they're pooping on me quicker than they're supposed to. But that's just the way it works. But this will all get mowed down, and then it'll just put so much organic material in the ground. Look at that. See, that's how much organic material will go in the ground after it's all mowed down. Then, like I said, I don't know if I'll even sell any of these. I'm probably going to give a whole bunch away. But look how much is going to go in the ground. But it's got some kind of bacteria disease, and it wasn't worth even worrying about trying to spray it organically. But look at these guys here. Oh. And I like these. I like these just raw. I put them in my salad. But of course you can cook them. But these are called pink eye. But look at that. Look at that. I got one of my grandsons. He's only like 2 years old. He was just eating the heck out of them. They're really, really good. And over here, this is my okra patch. And I got my first picking yesterday. First real bag. Look at that okra right there. #1 quality. Some people eat them raw like me. Good stuff. But that is cooked. That and cherry tomatoes in a frying pan with a lot of olive oil and salt and pepper. Wonderful stuff. But here's a problem with the okra and my ground. Is I have a thing called nematodes. And really good. But it has nematodes. I'm going to see if I can dig one up and show you what I mean. See, that's all nematodes. That's bad. Organically, it's extremely hard to get rid of. This year, I want to do some experimental things with it. Last year, I did, and it seemed to help. But this year, I just ran out of time and money. And so, anybody wants to come donate money for research, I would really appreciate it. But that's bad. It's terrible on okra, which is why my okra plant should be this big. But I'll get a lot of okra, but that's bad. So I'll say